here in Hawkstone, Ontario, which is about 100 kilometers north of Toronto, in between Orillia and Barrie. This is actually where I grew up and spent a lot of time in the water here. It's right on Lake Simcoe, which is a well-known cottage area, popular with boaters and so on. And I'm just going to go to the beach here in Hawkstone and show you some of the effects that have happened here with these zebra mussels, which have invaded this lake as they have many others in southern Ontario. So let's head down to the beach. It's not a particularly nice day here today, but there were many nice days on the beach here and also on the dock in the distance there. When I was a kid, we used to swim on this beach quite a lot. Hot summer day was a great place to be, only a short walk from our house. One of the things that I've noticed very clearly in the last few years is the clarity of the water has increased significantly, meaning that you can go out to a fairly reasonable depth and still see quite easily down to the bottom. And the removal of the particulate matter and the clarification of the water is attributable to the filter treating behavior of the zebra mussels in this lake. As with the other lakes in southern Ontario, the zebra mussel is an invasive species, not native to this area, and is having an impact in a variety of different ways. On this beach, it's about 10 feet of relatively small rocks, after which it becomes very sandy and nice for swimming. There are no zebra mussels in the sandy parts for the obvious reason that there is no suitable substrate for them to attach to, no rocks, and in this case no large native mussels nearby for them to attach to as they are developing. The dock is a different story, and I'll take you out there in a little while and show you what the effects have been on the dock. And you can imagine what this would mean for docks, boats, water intakes, industrial pipes, and so on elsewhere in this region and everywhere that the zebra mussels have reached very, very high abundances. Okay, here we go. Once we're underwater here, you can see how many zebra mussels there are attached to the sides of the dock. In part, they congregate there because obviously that area is sheltered from currents and other effects that might dislodge them, but they're anchored on there quite strongly. The thing to notice here is just the sheer numbers of mussels attached onto the dock. Now, this is an area that formerly had very few mussels of any kind in that vicinity of the dock, and now the dock is coated. So I'm just going to pull off some here and show you they're attached quite strongly to the dock, and in fact they're also attached to each other, looks like a little bit. And back underwater here, one of the things that happens when people are swimming around and walking on the ground is they can cut their feet, and that's obviously because the shells are sharp on the edges. I'm wearing underwater shoes here, in fact, but as I'm walking you can hear them crunching under my feet on these rocks. The rocks themselves also are mostly coated, and it's this attachment capability along with their massive numbers that's causing most of the economic problems associated with this invasion of zebra mussels into the Great Lakes region. They are able to attach to just about any solid substrate, and that includes boats, water intakes, other industrially relevant equipment, and of course to other mussels, as we'll